I'm taking it day by day, and thankfully being able to have a show like this and to come to work and be able to do something that you enjoy doing takes your mind off of things. And
Jeezy got a divorce.
Jeezy
got a divorce and hurt my soul.
Holy sh!
Fortunately, having a show like this and being able to come to work and do something you enjoy doing helps you to take things day by day and divert your attention. Jeezy's divorced. Jeezy, Jeezy took a break. Holy! The grapevine has been a hive of activity following the bombshell disclosures regarding Jeannie Mai and Zach's abrupt breakup. Amid the whirlwind of rumors, we've learned that, despite G's heroic efforts to keep their marriage afloat, it tragically hit the divorce iceberg, as you guys have known since season 1. I'm always honest about the struggles we faced sometimes. I was too real for everyone to take seriously, but it took time. As you may recall, Jazz is frequently referred to as the church in these streets. Rapper recently corrected the media, saying, "The decision to end this chapter in my life was not made impulsively and comes with a heavy heart. The time we spent together holds a cherished place in my heart." He went on to emphasize that the love and respect for Jeannie remain untouched. In his statement, he made it clear that they needed understanding, especially for their young daughter, who is the source of their relationship's apparent happiness. "Our beautiful daughter is the best gift from our relationship. I am committed to making sure she feels the love and stability she deserves," the rapper said, explaining that this wasn't a one-sided story. The co-host of Raid the Cage, just over a week ago, Jeannie gave a subtle nod to her emotional turmoil on Instagram, writing, "Sometimes you need to take a break and disconnect to heal." As cryptic as this might seem, it was evident that she was referring to her fragile bond with the Putin artist. The overwhelming flood of support for Jeannie in her comment section was impossible to overlook. One heartwarming comment read, "You don't owe us anything, just live to his expectation. No one else's less, another supposed." We're encouraged, do what you need for you and yours. As long as you need love, you sis. Their love story, which began with marriage in 2021 and the birth of their daughter Monaco, seemingly had a fairy tale essence. You might want to add a sibling to the family. Are you looking at that? This is like the time, so I am. We are open to it, yes. Oh yeah, absolutely okay. However, the looming prenuptial agreement does hint at some level of foresight. Page 6 recently dished that Jeannie is devastated about the divorce. Proceedings initiated by Jeezy, a close source, revealed the truth is G wants her marriage to work. She is devastated that Jeezy filed for divorce. The sentiment was poignant, as G was depicted as someone still hoping for reconciliation, wishing for her family to remain united, but signs of moving on are evident. Jenkins' last name was removed by Jeannie from her Instagram profile in a daring move that caught the attention of her ardent fans. She also used the opportunity to open up about the breakup on the Sherry Shepherd show, sharing, "One thing I know is you give God your pain, he will give you his power and emotional support." Jeannie shared her hardships on a daily basis. "I was knelt down and pleaded, just give me enough light for this. We need go back a little distance to put things in order." Everything started in the background of a talk show, Jeannie and Jeezy, when Mai and Jeannie first met on the set of The Real in November 2018. Their love story was one for the books. Jeannie raved over their first encounters, retelling on a later episode of the show, "I've only known him since November, yet already, he's profound, passionate, contemplative, visionary, a fantastic leader, and an incredible community servant." When they made their red carpet debut at the first ever Snowball Gala in Atlanta, their connection became well known. "Since we both came from 10E relationships, I believe that God somehow orchestrated our timing so that we spent time together after our long-term relationships." By April 2020, love had blossomed, and the musician had taken a romantic step by proposing to Jeannie. However, the engagement had a charming twist. A year later, in the embrace of their Atlanta home, the couple exchanged vows in front of close family and friends. Jeezy had originally planned to pop the question in Vietnam. To celebrate, he decided to bring Vietnam to Jeannie with a surprise quarantine date night full of Vietnamese food and decor. Learning about Jay, who you all know as G, in a heartfelt statement to Vogue, Jay said that getting to know him had been one of the most wonderful experiences of his life. The sudden death of Jeezy's mother and the constant fear of CO had a significant impact on their adoptive nuptials, as Jeannie mentioned. Although the catastrophe provided as a sobering reminder of life's transient nature, their love endured. Despite facing obstacles in their quest for a child, saga continued on and eventually welcomed their daughter Monaco. Jeannie shared her joy on Instagram, writing, "I asked God for a life of love and happiness, and He sent me my family. Baby Jenkins is here." However, despite their seemingly flawless relationship, every love story has its share of ups and downs. The undercurrents spoke differently, and their bond was put to the test by obstacles ranging from extreme social media approaches to long physical distances. As a result, I didn't realize I was easily agitated until I met Jeezy. The intersection of their diverse backgrounds is also said to have played a role. Jeannie, known for her independence, stood in stark contrast to Jeezy's intensely private nature. Rumors suggested that Jeezy may have expected Jeannie to conform to a more submissive mold, which Jeannie might not have been able to meet. "I grew up with an Americanized mindset, but my mom still followed traditional values, so it was still necessary to learn how to connect the two." Additional complications occurred when Jean's mother and brother moved in with my mother made me learn Vietnamese when I was growing up, so I speak it better than any of my brothers. Before the official divorce announcement was made, the rumor mill was in full swing, creating intriguing tales that captivated the fan base, as is often the case with high-profile splits. Fans were quick to concoct theories, and among them, the suspicion of infidelity resounded louder than the others in one particularly lurid murmur. "Hello, this is Jeannie Mai and I on our first day of work. We are both proud Vietnamese girls, and I'm going to have her set me up with some Vietnamese." When G and Mario joined Access Hollywood, there was a lot of conjecture in August. Their close proximity to each other caused people to start wag their tongues and cast suspicious glances. But sources close to the real alum quickly put out these flames of suspicion by telling Timmy that there was no truth to the rumors of infidelity between her and Mario, and that their relationship was strictly professional. This refutation of the betrayal theory, however, confused a lot of people, especially in light of the fact that, only a month later, news of Zach's decision to file for divorce broke. Their seemingly unwavering and strong love was suddenly clouded by doubts as the Atlanta Journal-Constitution revealed that Zach was splitting up with his ex, and the divorce papers declare ominously that there was no chance of the couple reconciling. In light of everything we've learned, here's something you probably didn't realize might lead to divorce. Rumors have it that Jeannie has been working non-stop to keep the marriage afloat. In the weeks before the current upheaval, insiders have revealed that Jeannie spent a month fighting against the tide to hold on to the remnants of their relationship. She even agreed to take on the difficult task of cohabitation for the benefit of their young daughter, Monaco. We tend to notice similar cracks in our relationships that we might not have noticed before. But Jeannie's decision to remove Jeezy's surname Jenkins from her Instagram may lead one to believe that the symbolic gesture signals the end. The times are such that virtual affirmations and lesions hold as much, if not more, weight than the spoken word. Their daily routine under the same roof in Georgia was described by sources as awkward, with both crossing paths as they come and go, and their interactions strictly minimal. However, for Monaco, the couple bore the strain of their uncomfortable shared space friends separate. This act solidified the notion that the divide was irreparably broken, but according to documents that were made public earlier in September, Jeezy formally started the divorce process in Georgia's Fulton County Superior Court, declaring the marital bond irreparably broken. Despite this seemingly definitive step, the heartstrings still have a different melody. In her candid chat on Sherri Shepherd's show, Jeannie revealed the distinct agony of going through a divorce, indicating that Jay isn't ready to let go. Jay's interviews and the information contained in the court filings also point to a glimmer of hope. Notably, the divorce is challenged. It's evident that the two shared some beautiful moments. But I won't lie, she acknowledged that it takes daily effort to simply sit and be alone in her thoughts. Her remarks rang with great grief, highlighting her internal struggle and the unending anguish she's been dealing with. The whispers in town suggested differences in some family values and expectations. Their divergent opinions seem to have reached a point where mutual satisfaction became elusive. People are always eager to comment on the private lives of celebrities, and the situation involving Jeannie and Jeezy is no different. However, Jeezy's romantic gesture of duplicating Vietnam for Jeannie during their engagement is a testament to their once evident affection. We've read through a ton of discussion, and while people's perspectives vary, there seems to be a general sense of respect and sympathy for Jeannie at the core of it all. Given her apparent struggles, there is a tangible worry for her well-being. One fan commented, "Props to Jeannie. You can see in her eyes that she's going through it. I know it's hard to put on a happy face and go do all of this promo for the show and have to deal with everyone asking her about the divorce." Another chimed in, observing, "I love that she's allowing the questions about her divorce because she could have easily asked for it not to be brought up on the more philosophical side." One comment reflected a perspective on the cosmic forces at play, suggesting Jeannie will heal from this was the universe showing her Jeezy's true colors and protecting her. She's hurting right now, but it will get better. She's thriving in life and she has her baby girl with her Monaco. Like she said, is her everything. We'll be watching this game show here. There's a twinge of optimism, highlighting Jeannie's professional trajectory and the beacon of hope her daughter represents. The general consensus appears to tilt towards a supportive stance for Jeannie, reflecting a genuine concern and anticipation for her next moves, both personally and professionally. Yet, amidst all of the speculation, the heartfelt emotion of the fans are a testament to the profound connections they forged with the personalities they follow. As we dive deeper into the emotional saga of Jeannie and Jeezy, a couple of burning questions arise. Can true love ever find its way back? Or is there a point of no return? And how would you navigate heartbreak under the relentless public gaze? We're curious about your insights, so drop your thoughts in the comments. See you soon, gossip enthusiasts.